Companies always looking to industry leaders for best practices and trends that are arising in cybersecurity. As part of our study of the Equifax case, we thought it would be fun to take a look at what Frank Abagnale has to say about cybersecurity and identity theft.
I've been involved in the investigation of hundreds of literal breaches, from everything from Veterans Administration to Hotels.com to LexisNexis to ChoicePoint. In every breach I've ever been involved in, it's always because someone internally has done something they weren't supposed to do. They read an email they shouldn't have read, they went onto a site they shouldn't have gone on. There is no master criminal sitting in Hong Kong or somewhere around the world and he's hacking into these systems. Anytime you interrogate a great hacker, they will tell you that I don't have the ability to get through that technology. However, there are 10,000 employees there, so eventually someone's going to do something they're not supposed to do, and that's going to open the door for me to get in, and that's exactly what happened. So a perfect example is I live in South Carolina. Last year, someone hacked into the tax revenue office and stole 3.5 million tax records of the citizens of South Carolina. That was their entire return. So not only did they get all their Social Security numbers, but the Social Security numbers of their children. If they paid their taxes by check, they got an image of their check so they knew where they banked, their account number, how the check was signed. If they used a credit card, they got the credit card number. At first, the state said, we didn't do anything wrong, someone hacked into the system. When I was interviewed about it, I said, that's impossible. Someone had to have done something at the tax revenue office they shouldn't have done. And sure enough, after a month of an investigation, it turned out that's exactly what happened. So I find it interesting when I go out to a company to speak. One of the things I do is I pull up in the rent-a-car of the parking lot and I throw a bunch of sticks onto the ground that say confidential, and then I go in to speak. And at about lunchtime, I open my laptop and I see all these people who've looked at those sticks, which actually say, this is a test and you failed. But I go to explain to them what I could have done by them opening up that stick. So it's amazing, but it's very important to train and educate people the importance of not doing those things.